بأن الحجر الأسود قد سرق من الكعبة وأخذ، وظل الحجر الأسود بعيدا عن الكعبة 21 عاما أو يزيد. تقول إيه؟ الله يسامحك يا محمد، الكلام ده صحيح؟ جبته منين؟ اقرأ التاريخ، بقول لك انظر للتاريخ نظرة أعمق، ارجع للتاريخ انظر نظرة أشمل. الحجر الأسود انتزع من الكعبة. أيوة. مين ده؟ الخبيث المجرم أبو طاهر القرمطي الذي انتزع الحجر الأسود من بيت الرب العلي وذبح المسلمين في الطواف وهم يطوفون حول بيت الله جل وعلا، ذبحهم كما تذبح الخراف والأغنام، ذبحهم وهم يطوفون بملابس الإحرام، وانتزع الحجر الأسود. وخلي بالك بقى، شايف الفتنة، ظل يصرخ في الكعبة في صحن الطواف يقول: أين الطير الأبابيل؟ أين الحجارة من سجيل؟ يا خبر أبيض، ده تحدي واضح. بتقولوا لنا طير أبابيل نزلت على أبرهة الحبشي، وبتقولوا لنا حجارة من سجيل نزلت على أبرهة. فين الطير دي؟ أنا عاوز الطير، عاوز الحجارة. يا الله، فتنة قاسية، فتنة قاسية على المسلمين في هذا الوقت وفي هذا الزمان. أنا عاوز حضرتك تتصور هذا المشهد وهذا الحال وهذا الواقع. يقول: أين الطير؟
Where are the birds? Why don't they come to protect the Kaaba? Why Allah doesn't send the birds to attack me now?
In Quran, Surah Al-Fil, verse 3, Allah sent swarm of birds against the infidels who tried to attack Kaaba. Abu Tahir challenged Allah to do the same against him.
The birds. Yo, Allah, where are the birds? Are you sleeping or what?
The number of victims of the massacre reached 30,000 inhabitants. Their bodies were scattered on the streets. Some of the bodies were thrown into the Zamzam well. Abu Tahir destroyed the Kaaba wall to take the black stone out of it. In the process of doing that, the black stone broke to several pieces. Abu Tahir brought the black stones and loots from the Kaaba to Al-Hassa, the capital of Karmatians in Bahrain. The birds eventually arrived, but not to help the pilgrims. In the Quran, Surah Al-Fil, verse 3, Allah sent flocks of birds with rocks to pelt infidels who attacked the Kaaba. At the time when this story was told, the Kaaba was the Quraysh pagan worship center. After Muhammad transformed the Kaaba into the Islamic worship center, Allah did not send anything to protect it, and just let Abu Tahir run all over it, even stealing the holy black stone. The conclusion is that either the story in Surah Al-Fil verse 3 is fabricated, or that Allah does not exist. They placed the pieces of the black stone in a latrine, so they could defile the holy stones continuously. They placed the black stone pieces on the two sides of a latrine pit. When a person squatted over the pit, he put his feet one on each half of the stone.
Go ahead, use the latrine every day, people.
So they desecrated the black stones night and day. The information about this event are taken from Islam in Historical Perspective, by Alexander Nish, page 213, also from Empire of the Mahdi by Heinz Hong, and from the Book of Government, or Rules for Kings, by Neem al-Mulk, translated by Hubert Dark. Nizam al-Mulk got this information from Ibn Rizam's book titled Al-Rat ala Ismailiya, which was translated into English, titled Intellectual Interactions in the Islamic World, the Ismaili Thread. In 951 AD, the Karmati leadership concluded a peace treaty with the Abbasids. But they didn't give away the black stones so easily. The Baghdad Caliph of the Abbasids had to pay a large ransom to get the black stones back. After that, the black stones were recovered from the latrine.
Oh, man, people have already defiled the black stones for so long, I don't think any Muslim would ever kiss or lick them again.
Believe me, they would, if you told them that by doing so, their sins would disappear.
After being taken for about 21 years, the black stones eventually were placed back in the Kaaba in Mecca. To put the pieces of black stones together, the Muslims decided to embed them on a hard surface and put a silver frame around it. For Muslims, the black stones are so important because they believe the stones will be alive and be able to speak at the end of time to give the Muslims intercession during the Judgment Day. Jami at Tirmidhi number 961. Prophet Muhammad said, Allah will raise Hajar al-Aswad on the day of resurrection with 2 eyes by which it sees and a tongue that it speaks with, testifying to whoever touched it in truth.